The COVID-19 vaccine became available to every person 16 and older in Alabama on Monday and is expected to be available for every adult in the U.S. in the coming days. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Connor Board. Even though people are eligible, there's still a struggle to even book an appointment. Our Kenesha Dees hears from Madison County leaders about their game plan.
So there's basically three categories or three areas. Obviously, there's Huntsville Hospital and their administration.
Huntsville Hospital says on Monday they will roll out an online portal used to book vaccination appointments.
The thought process is you would go in, pick a date, time out, and you're scheduled. Put some information in. There's no calling back and forth.
Hospital leaders say the online portal option helps eliminate communication problems.
What's been hindering us getting more vaccines on is the calls back and forth. We call, we miss the person, they call us back, and they get a different operator. So we develop an online portal where it takes the middleman out of that.
You can access the online portal by going to huntsvillehospital.org. The other two ways includes going to the Alabama Department of Public Health's dashboard vaccine provider page, and you can also visit vaccinefinder.org.
We have some outreach clinics going on in the next couple weeks.
Huntsville Hospital leaders say they're working on expanding their reach to places like the Bob Harrison Center.
We're working with the team there to develop a plan to give vaccines out there next week. And also we'll be at Oakwood University Church in the upcoming weeks to do vaccines there. So we're excited to partner with some of our community partners to give vaccines.
For more information and resources on how to book an appointment, go to rocketcitynow.com. Putting the Valley first, Kenesha Dees, WZDX News.